Hello everybody, friends of seblogappsblogspot.com. Welcome to another tutorial. This time we are going to see how to create a multiple screen application using MIT App Inventor, a powerful tool to create Android apps. So first of all, we'll go to the home page of the project, which is appinventor.mit.edu, and we click on the Create button. In the Create button we have a welcome screen, and then we have the list of all of our projects that we already done. On new project we are going to create a new project called MultiScreen Easy Method, because this is easy, and it will allow us to create basically an application composed of three screens: a main screen, an about screen, and a help screen, and the user have a button on the top of the screen to select to which page they want to go to. As you see, when we start we have only one screen, named screen 1, and we cannot change the name of this screen, but we have also the option to add more screens, so we will do that right now. The first one will be called help screen, and the second one will be called you see, add screen, and it will be called about. So we will have those three screens, and when the screen is created you see that it appears here in the drop down list. Okay, it's taking some time because it's quite busy, the server today. So we come back to screen 1, and we set the title to Multi-Screen Easy Method, because this will be used just to move from one screen to another without passing parameters between a screen and the other screen. So let's start with the layout of our application. We put an horizontal arrangement and a vertical arrangement. On the horizontal arrangement we want to put two buttons that will be the navigation button for our application, so we will rename them button about, and then the second one will be called button help, to go to the help screen. We set the width to fill parent and also the width of the two buttons to fill parent to make them look more nice, and of course the text on them will be about, and the second button will contain the text help. Just as a demonstration, I put in this vertical arrangement, that is the arrangement with the main part of your application. So here you can program your application behavior. We are going to use a picture just for demo purposes, and it's a simple background, but of course you can put whenever you like. Okay, so here we have our image, and we have our two buttons. Then I move to the help screen, and I do again an horizontal arrangement and a vertical arrangement, where I put two buttons and the UI elements that you want to add to your application. Just for this demo purpose, I will complete and come back when it's ready. In the help screen I just put a label with some dummy text that I took it from Lorem Ipsum site. As you can see, we don't see the full text, so we must put the width to fill parent, and also don't forget to put the vertical arrangement height to fill parent, and especially in the help page component remove the scrollable, so the vertical arrangement will take all the space in the screen. So you have to do the same on screen 1 to remove the scrollable properties. Okay, so now we move to the help, and in the about page I will do something very similar. So here I have put some other dummy text and the navigation button on top. Of course, if you want more button because you have more screen, just add more buttons, but the logic will be exactly the same. So we have a screen 1, and then we have the help menu, the help screen, and the about screen. Okay, so this is the designer parts of the application. Now we must go to the blocks editor to program actually how the switching of the screen will happen. So we move to the blocks editor, and I want you to notice that also here we have the same three screens, and each screen will have its own components mentioned in the blocks section of the screen. So we'll start with what we want to do, an action when the user click on the button About. So in the control we found the method called open another screen with the screen name. As you have guessed, we must pass what is the name of the screen that we want to open. It's very important to copy the text exactly as it's specified in the name of the screen, so with the capital letters exactly as you see them here. So for example, if we want to open the About, we have to write About with the same case. Then the button Help will do the similar thing. So open another screen, Ctrl C and Ctrl V to copy and paste the block, and this time the name of the screen will be Help. We will do the same procedures also on the Help screen. When user press the main button in the control palette, we find the open another screen with the screen name, and this time the name of the screen is not main, because as you see here the first screen is named screen 1, so we must write exactly the screen 1 text. I will complete the application, come back when it's done. Okay, so the Help is completed. I move to the About that I have already done, and the logic is the same as we saw before. Unfortunately, we cannot yet copy paste the blocks between different screens, so we have to do this piece of code every time. Okay, at this time it's important to notice that if I connect the phone via the AI companion, the system will not work as expected, because there are some limitations that I'm going to show you. Here is my application, and as you can see, when I try, for example, to press the About screen, it will switch to the About screen, but it's very slow, and the system is redrawing again the interface, so it's not properly working as we expect. So to have it work as expected, I don't suggest you to work with the phone connected, but instead I suggest that you build every time the APK to install it to your phone. So you just select the build APK, and to show the QR code. The QR code can be scanned with the same i2 companion application that is running on your phone. So when we will see the QR code on the screen, we can scan the code and install the application on our phone, as I will show you in few seconds. Okay, the QR code is ready, so I can scan it with my mobile phone, and in some seconds it will start the installation progress of the application that I just created. You see the familiar install procedure, and I will proceed and install my application and show you how it's working. Here we go, and as you can see, we have the main screen, and then if I press About, it's going to the About screen. If I press the Help, it's going to the Help, and if I press About, going again to About, and Main, going again to the main screen. So I can navigate easily through my application. There is, however, one problem that we can solve, and it will be solved in the next part of this tutorial, and it's the problem with when pressing the back key. If I press the back key, as you can see, we are not going out of the application, but we are just going back one step, meaning that we are closing the current screen and going to the previous screen. As you understand, if I open many screens one after each other, this is not ideal solution, because it's a lot of memory usage of on the phone, and this is also confusing for the user. So with the little changes in the code, we can make the application have only one screen open at a time, and when we press back, we just close the application. So follow me on the next tutorial if you want, and thanks for watching for now. If you like this video, thumbs up is really appreciated. Thanks.